Welcome back to Live Now from Fox, everybody. We are showing you this live look we have from Waukesha, Wisconsin this Tuesday morning as we continue to follow the aftermath of the Christmas parade tragedy that happened over the weekend. We know that 5 people lost their lives and more than 40 were injured, including basically more than 15 children. Now, a suspect was identified by authorities just yesterday. And since then, we are learning more about his criminal past, who he was, and how this could have possibly happened. Well, I do want to stay in Waukesha right now and bring in Fox 6 Milwaukee's Amelia Jones. She is live at the Waukesha County Courthouse with details on the suspect's past as well as the court appearance that he is expected to make this morning. Amelia, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. We are learning a lot here within the last couple of hours since we heard from police. So what can you tell our viewers this morning?
Good morning, Regina. 39-year-old Daryl Brooks Jr. That is the suspect that police have in custody, as they say he was the driver of that red SUV that we all saw in that viral video plow through those barricades and then hit all of those people in the parade path. And he right now is facing 5 counts of intentional homicide. And Brooks, he is no stranger to the courtroom. In fact, earlier this month, he was charged with multiple felonies and accused of running over the mother of his child 3 weeks ago in a gas station parking lot. And that incident happened while he was out on bond for a 2020 shooting. So a big question is, why was Darrell Brooks out on bond? Why wasn't he in jail at the time of this holiday parade? And that's because his mother posted his $1,000 bail on November 11th, and he was released on Tuesday, November 16th, and 5 days later, he's accused of killing 5 people and injuring dozens more during the Christmas parade in Waukesha on Sunday. As you mentioned, this 39-year-old suspect, he has quite the felony record here, and it dates back to 1999 when he was accused of slashing another man's face with a knife. He's been convicted of drug and gun crime, strangulation, and battery. In 2011, he was stopped for a traffic stop, just a routine traffic stop, and the officer said that he tried to drive away, and the officer said he, quote, tried to run him over. And so the Milwaukee County DA's office is now investigating as to why Brooks's bond was, quote, inappropriately low, that gave him the opportunity and allowed him to go out on bond and then allegedly commit an even more horrific crime when he plowed through that barricade and then hit those people in that parade. Regina?
Yeah, and Amelia, what can you tell us now about the charges that he is facing for this tragic incident, as well as the court appearance that he is expected to make this afternoon?
Well, he faces right now 5 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, and his initial court appearance is today at the Waukesha County Courthouse right behind me at 4 p.m.
Now, Amelia, as we learned more about the suspect, we also learned more about the victims in this case. As I mentioned, 5 people died. We also had more than 40 injured. Yesterday, we also heard from the Children's Hospital about the children that are being treated out there in Wisconsin. So what do we know about all of those impacted this morning?
Well, last night, Waukesha held a vigil for the entire community, and specifically to honor those 5 lives lost and the more than 40 people that were injured, and at least 100 people attended this vigil. We are learning more, as you mentioned, yes, about the victims. Now, a very prominent group, the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies, they attend multiple holiday parades. They are a very well-known group here in the Milwaukee area, and couple members lost their lives. And so we're learning that Jane Kulik was marching with Citizens Bank. We know that she was a 52-year-old mother to 3 kids, had 3 grandchildren. Virginia Jenny Sorensen was part of that Milwaukee Dancing Grannies. Tamara Durand, Leanne Owen, and Wilhelm host bell also lost their lives. And now there is a memorial set up along the parade route to honor their lives, Regina.
Absolutely tragic to see. They were just trying to have a wonderful time to bring in the holiday, and when this tragedy struck. Amelia, thank you so much for joining us here on Live Now from Fox. I know you'll be joining us again later this morning, so we really appreciate your time, and we'll chat with you again soon.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, again, here is a Live Now look we have from Waukesha, Wisconsin this morning. Amelia Jones joining us live to bring us the latest. Again, we are expecting Darrell Brooks to make an appearance in that Waukesha County courtroom a little bit later. If we do get feeds from inside of the courtroom, we will be sure to bring them to you live, raw, and unfiltered here on Live Now from Fox. That is who we are and what we do. We are able to bring you front row, if we can, to major events, breaking news stories, and